Okay. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Calvary Chapel Salmon podcast. It's Jordan. It's Hagen. We're coming at you ready to talk about anything and everything, but only the important things. Is that right, Hagen? Good.
Did you see the picture of Trump?
No.
That's Jesus.
No.
Are you serious? Were you not on the internet yesterday?
Okay, I have a confession, Hagen. I have not been on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, except for on my TV, because it doesn't count. With YouTube on my TV for the entire month of April.
Really?
So I haven't seen it. So I'm sorry. I'm just unplugging for a little bit.
Well, you're really missing out.
You know how people say, text me because I'm taking a break from social media.
Yeah. Well, let's see your reaction live.
Okay.
He tweeted this out.
He tweeted this?
Yeah, and guess what he said when someone asked him about it? I'll wait.
The U.S. President Donald Trump shared an AI image. Can I play the music? Is that him healing someone?
It looks like it, huh?
Who's he healing?
Someone who's sick. Do you know what he said?
What did he say?
He said, a reporter asked him, was it you or one of your staffers who retweeted a picture of you looking like Jesus? He said, that's not Jesus. He goes, that's a doctor. I'm a doctor because I make people better. That's what he said.
Does he think this is how doctors work?
He said there's a Red Cross guy. We support the Red Cross. That's me as a doctor because I heal people.
Well, it doesn't even make sense because he's not a doctor.
That's right. He's also not Jesus.
Yeah.
So apparently, from what I've discovered, is that someone said that a pastor made this actually, and it's picturesque of this is the nation who's sick, and Trump is healing the nation, but it's by the power of God. He's just the vessel.
Oh,
but it feels like he's dressed like Jesus. So
that's good.
Yeah, a lot of people. Oh, and then the Pope said something to Trump, and then Trump said something about the Pope, and now the Pope's not responding because he doesn't think it's going to go very far. So that's going on too in the world.
Man.
So yeah, you're kind of missing out on
Trump's just making everyone mad. Golly. Yeah, and some of the podcasts I listen to, they're like 2 weeks behind.
Well, that's
why talking about stuff and be
You're like, did you know we sent a rocket to the moon?
I'm like, yes, I did.
Did you know we landed already?
Yeah, we're back
to Earth apparently.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah,
we came back. Well, that's crazy. I'm glad. Well, yeah, the Pope didn't the Pope say something about like war? Like God doesn't hear people when they pray if they're in war.
Probably.
No one in the Bible ever thought any wars.
Yeah, I like being lectured about war from Catholics.
Yeah, it's like, come on, you guys are the worst about that. Yeah, I was listening to this other podcast of this Catholic guy while I was working out the other morning, and I was just mad.
Wow.
Because he's just like, never mind. I can't talk about this.
You
but
work out a lot, Jordan?
Sometimes.
I've been
trying to do it every morning.
Say
yeah. Every morning. I try to get my, get the blood flowing in the morning,
Good.
Yeah. Do some, I like on the dip machine to get my leg raises in. Feel in my back every morning.
Yeah.
Do some push-ups, so.
Have you been running?
Yeah, I have been. Not very fast, but I have been running.
Well, I don't want to say who I heard this from, but I hear that your friend William is running 30 miles this weekend. So
William's always been faster than me. I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fast guy. Yeah. I'm the Chalice race coming up, so I need to get ready for that. I was going to go on a run with my dogs, but then this podcast got pushed, so we'll see how that works.
Did this really ruin your life?
Yeah, things are just kind of. Today's schedule didn't really go how I imagined it.
Wow.
You know how those days are?
Yes.
You kind of have this plan, and then it's just like, whoa.
That's right.
Things just kind of go. So, but yeah, have you been running?
No.
Have you been biking?
Hiking a little bit. Biking only twice so far. But
oh, really?
Yeah.
When are you gonna? You have to wait for it to be warmer, or just
I
need more
could
time?
bike now. I'm sure it's dry.
Yeah, it's just pretty dry.
Yeah, I mean, you can ride in the mud, but like if you really ride on like Discovery, those single tracks in the mud, it just like damages the trail a little bit, maybe, so it's better to just wait. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was out there the other day and it seemed pretty dry. Although it might snow this week, so
yeah,
I get some moisture.
I got to get more wood in my garage before it gets wet because I'm going to wake up and be cold and be like, Yeah.
It's crazy that that wood's your only source of heat in the whole house.
Yeah. It's great.
Sure.
It's reliable.
Sure.
Can't turn the power off on a fire. Can't run out of gas on a fire.
No,
It's just,
that's true.
no matter what happens, I'll be warm.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, we have our wood. We use our wood stove too, but we diversify.
I'm sure.
Diversity is good.
With your mini split.
From mini split and our little electric heater that does take a lot of power.
And not to brag, but my power bill is
No, I'm
very
sure
low.
it's very low.
Very low.
No. I'm sure it's wonderful.
Someone told me about heating a house with 2 mini splits, a big house, and they were like, "Our power bill's only like $300 and something a month in the winter." And I'm thinking,
is that low?
My power bill's $70 a month. Yeah, gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's those little plug-in heaters that kill you.
Power should be free.
Yes, food should be free.
Yes, healthcare should be free. Food should be free. Power should be free.
Yeah.
Internet should be free. Gas should be free.
That's the.
But you know what is free? This podcast.
Yes, that's
And you
true.
get what you pay for.
Yeah, exactly.
Heyo.
Yes, I mean Dave Ramsey says. There's a difference between needs and rights. People think because they need it, they have a right to it. But you don't have a right to everything you need. You have to work for what you need. Yeah. Rights.
Sure.
You have the right to remain silent.
Yes, you do. You do not exercise that on this podcast.
You have the right to that. You have that right.
Yeah.
You have. I think your phone dropped.
It's okay.
You
I'm gonna pretend like it.
life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So you have the right to live.
Right to life.
Yeah, we can't just kill you. You have the right to liberty, so you can do what you want to a point, and then you can pursue happiness. And those are the rights you have.
Wow.
Nothing else is guaranteed.
That's right.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And property.
And our own slaves.
Yeah, that was in the original, but we changed it. And property. Life, liberty, and property. Property today too, but no longer people.
Yes.
So we tweaked that one a little bit.
But if you don't pay your property tax, they'll take it away. So how much of a right is that?
Yeah, that's why we need I don't know who we need.
You have a right. Here's what you really have a right to in this country. You have a right to get cancer, get diabetes, and pay taxes. That's your
And
future.
your children will get autism from vaccines.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Well, yeah.
Elon?
What? He has autism?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think everyone knows that.
That's true, but just like it seems like it's random. It's just we both know a lot of autistic people, a lot of
And we love
autistic
'em.
kids, and we love them. They're the great. But it's just like
And it's not. It's a skill in many ways.
depends.
Ask them about trains.
No, autism is it's not a curse. Like people can function with it.
Yeah.
But is it a net plus all the time? I would argue no.
All I'm gonna say is I'm grateful for all
No,
the
I
autistic
love
people
all-
in my life.
I love people
and I
with
wouldn't
autism.
change it. That's all I'm saying.
You wouldn't change them at all?
I wouldn't change them. No. I
Well,
like
that's an
them.
interesting question. Is
Yes.
them? Can you separate them from their autism?
No, it's their personality.
To a point, I think. Like in heaven, are they still gonna have autism?
That's interesting. I guess it depends on the level of it, maybe
Yeah.
the spectrum of it. But
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it as a net plus.
Sheesh.
What?
I don't know. Yeah.
It's like it's like I mean,
Say that to every technology you enjoy is because of someone with autism. Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk.
Mark Zuckerberg doesn't have autism.
Watch him interact. I think he's on the spectrum.
I mean, well, then you get to the argument where everyone's kind of on the spectrum a little bit.
well, there's
And it's
maybe
like,
some
I
truth
mean,
to
I
that.
guess kind of, but like when you see autism, it's like this is different because it's actually like it's keeping you from something when it's holding you back.
Is it, or is it opening doors?
Well, it's keeping you from being able to function normally.
Well, what's normal?
Well, yeah, there's a
They
lot.
can play instrument. A lot of them, not to generalize.
They can play instruments.
Graded instruments, very focused on specific tasks. That is very valuable because it's things I don't care about, but they are. So where they lack in social skills, they make up for in passions in other places. So
sure, but could they still have those passions and be able to function in social skills?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a complete trade.
It's one or the other.
I mean, there's like ADHD where you can't focus. That's not autism.
That's right. That's
just like you're like hyper focused on certain things. I wonder what the definition of autism is. Like the Webster dictionary or whatever.
I bet it's going to say it's a spectrum of, and then it'll say.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. What? Cause I know Down syndrome. That's like when you
completely different.
Yeah, I know it's completely different.
Okay.
Please. So you have one extra. You have extra chromosomes with Down syndrome.
Okay, I don't know the science part of it. I just know
my brother has Wolf-Hirschhorn syndrome when he has less chromosomes. Autism is something completely different.
Yeah, nothing like that.
What causes it? It's probably a whole bunch of things. So it's like, what is it?
Yeah,
how do you know that you have it?
It's a mental thing.
That your brain just works completely different?
They test you. Oh, yeah. They see music, some of them, I think. Yeah, like it's very interesting. Yeah, their brain just, wherever the way like your brain processes, they're still processing what you see, but they're just doing it in another road. They're taking a different way around, which allows them to have breakthroughs on some things.
Wow.
But it hinders them in other ways. But
yeah,
we all have disabilities.
We're all a little.
And we all
autistic.
have abilities. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what a good conversation.
That's right.
Wow. I was gonna ask something, but I decided against it.
What good idea. Hebrews 11.
What? Hebrews 11.
Genesis. Whoa. I think I'm on a Sunday here.
Yeah, come on.
Book of Hebrews. Sheesh.
Teach us about
Hall
Hebrews.
of Faith, Hebrews 11.
Amen. Did you enjoy teaching Hebrews on Sunday? Are you excited to teach Hebrews?
I am, yeah. I don't know how much I'm going to teach this Sunday with baptisms. I think I'm just going to teach the first 4 verses of chapter 2, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Because there's enough there.
There's a lot. Yeah.
And because to do the 18 verses, they're long verses. It's like I really don't have time for that. So it's like I might as well just do the first 4. So,
really, only the first 4.
Which is just the first section, yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
But we'll see.
Yeah, Hebrews is a good book.
Or maybe I'll just teach a topical message on baptism.
It's not a bad idea.
Kidding.
You would do that.
I would do that?
Yeah,
Please.
come on.
I've never done that.
The new you would do that.
Please.
You've gone soft.
No.
I remember once you were like, should I only teach one verse?
And I did, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you kept going.
That's good.
It was in Timothy with the elders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Genesis, oh golly, chapter 11, you're right. So, big picture, lots of stuff going on.
Are you growing your beard out or you're just lazy?
I'm trying a little bit.
Okay.
It's only been like a week, so.
I wasn't sure if you just didn't shave today or if you were
I shaved down
intentionally
here. You know I'm not lazy because I shaved down here.
Oh.
But now this one's growing in a little bit
I'll check under
too.
your chin next time.
Yeah.
That way I know.
I'm trying. Oh man, this guy's gonna have to wait. But
Is it Josh Madden telling you he's at the airport? Because that's the text I just got.
Oh no, does he need someone to pick him up?
No, like in Kenya, coming home.
Oh
Yeah.
Well, yes, he does.
Yeah.
Let's see. Big picture. We've been looking at some world-changing events in Genesis: creation, the fall, the first family, the first murder, the flood, the angel stuff, Tower of Babel. But now from this point in Genesis, we're really going to focus in on, we're going to zoom in from big picture. We're going to zoom in on this one guy and his one family. And this guy's name is Abraham. And it might be confusing. It's like, why are we now just focusing on this one dude when we've been doing all this amazing world-changing events? Well, the reason for that is this dude is really, really important. And this guy is kind of world changing, at least from God's perspective. That it's just how important is Abraham. He's on the same level as the flood and as the Tower of Babel and as all these other things. It's like Abraham gets his family. They get 40 more chapters in the book of Genesis when all that other stuff only got 10 chapters. So Abraham and his family are super, super key. They're super, super important. And so that's why they get talked about so much here. Genesis 11 verse 10 says this is the genealogy of Shem. Shem was 100 years old and begot Arphax 2 years after the flood. Shem, Ham, and Japheth were the sons of Noah. Shem came off the boat. He had a son 2 years after the flood. After he begot Arphax, Shem lived 500 years and begot sons and daughters. Arphax lived 35 years and begot Selah. After he begot Selah, Arphax lived 403 years and begot sons and daughters. Selah lived 30 years and begot Eber. After he begot Eber, Selah lived 403 years and begot sons and daughters. Eber lived 44 years and begot Peleg. After he begot Peleg, Eber lived 430 years, and he begot sons and daughters. Peleg lived 30 years and begot Reu. They're all having kids at 30 years. Well, I guess just Selah and Peleg. It's a good time to have kids, though. So you've got plenty of time, yeah. After he begot Reu, Peleg lived 209 years and begot sons and daughters. Reu lived 32 years and begot Serge. After he begot Serge, Reu lived 207 years and begot sons and daughters. Serge lived 30 years and begot Nahor. After he begot Nahor, Serge lived 200 years and begot sons and daughters. Nahor lived 29 years, a little early, and begot Terah. After he begot Terah, Nahor lived 119 years and begot sons and daughters, and Terah lived 70 years and begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Wow. Okay.
So that gets us from Shem to Terah.
Yep.
Which is a bridge to get us to
Abram.
A main character coming up here.
We're just focusing on him. You notice, and I don't know why this is, but all the people are getting younger. They're dying earlier.
Wow.
Let's keep going.
Especially compared to just a few chapters ago.
Before the flood, yeah.
Yeah.
Something changed with the flood?
UV index?
Maybe. That UV index is huge.
The glyphosate.
Yes. The vaccines. This is the genealogy of Terah. Terah begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Haran begot Lot, and Haran died before his father Terah in his native land in Ur of the Chaldeans. Then Abram and Nahor took wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife was Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Iscah. But Sarai was barren. She had no children. Abram takes his wife
Who's
Sarai. Yeah, Abraham's not here yet. So it's Abram. And Sarai, not Sarah, and Sarai can't have any kids. And Terah took his son Abram and his grandson Lot, son of Haran, and his daughter-in-law Sarai, the son of Abraham's wife, and they went out with them from Ur of the Chaldeans to go to the land of Canaan, and they came to Haran and dwelt there. So the days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran, a place, not the person. Interesting.
Wait, Terah died in a place?
Terah died in a place, not a person, because that person Haran was also their cousin or uncle or whatever.
Yeah.
So that or brother, I think. So that could be a little confusing. There's the person and the place. Terah dies in the place.
Person, place, thing.
Yes, those are nouns. Yes. So Abram's dad's named Terah, and they leave from Ur of the Chaldees, and they're going to the land of Canaan, but they make this pit stop for a long time in Haran, and during that long pit stop, Terah dies. Why did Abraham and Terah leave to go on this journey to the land of Canaan? Well, because chapter 12 tells us. Chapter 12 tells us why they left. Verse 1 says, now the Lord had said to Abram, so that had means this is in the past, this is why they left Ur of the Chaldees, saying this, get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house. to a land that I will show you.
Get out.
I will.
Get out of here. That's what I was saying to Sage last night. I said, leave. Why are you still here? He said, okay.
Me and Sage are just
You
hanging
can
out.
stay.
Where's my daily greens? I'm going to need this. I will make you a great
We're
nation.
talking about the Jews. You're going to need this.
I will bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. God had told Abraham, hey, leave Ur of the Chaldees, leave your family, leave your father's house, and go to a land that I will show you. Does Abraham obey?
No.
Kind of.
Yes. I meant yes. Sorry.
Kind of. He leaves, but he doesn't really leave dad. He takes dad with him. He's on his way to Canaan, but he doesn't really make it there. He has to stop and wait in Haran, and he's not able to leave Haran. Maybe his dad doesn't want to leave there. Maybe his dad likes it. He doesn't leave Haran until his dad, Terah, dies. So he partially obeys God, and because he partially obeys, it takes him way longer to get to the promised land than what God originally intended. And he has to wait for his dad to die before he's able to really get there. What can we learn from this?
Well, that sounds almost like Abraham's descendants trying to get to the promised land years later.
Yeah?
Takes them a while. They have to wait for Daddy Moses to die
They have to wait for that generation to die.
before they can get in.
Yeah. And sometimes God has to let some things die in you before he can get you to where he wants you to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes things have to die. And what does the place, not the person, but the place Haran mean? It means dryness. So Abraham was stuck in dryness with his dad for years and years and years when he could have been in the promised land because he compromised, because he kind of obeyed. He was following God, but he had some little things here and there that he really didn't listen to God on. And because of that, he was stuck in dryness, and he was stuck with his dad until his dad died. And now he's able to get to the promised land. But let's look at this promise that God makes to Abraham in chapter 12. Well, we got some interesting promises here. Got some interesting things.
Yes, we do.
What do we got? Oh, got a text.
Get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house. First, he says, to a land that I will show you. God has something for Abram, and it's, first of all, a land. That's right. It's a land that God's going to show him. So this covenant, this Abrahamic covenant, this promise has to do with Abraham, his descendants, and it has to do with a place. It has to do with real estate. It's a land.
Yeah. We, speaking of Hebrews 11:4 tells us that when Abraham left, he didn't really quite know where he was going. So I know I just kind of beat up on Abraham for not completely obeying, but there's a part of, and his faith is very brave, that he was willing to leave Ur of the Chaldees, which is the city that he's known for a while, and it's very nice. And he's like, okay, honey, we're going somewhere. And Sarai's like, where are we going? And Abram says, I don't know. God's going to tell us. And so he just by faith leaves and goes. If God told you in the middle of the night, I want you to get in your, what do you have, a Suburban?
Tahoe.
That's a Suburban though, right?
No.
Okay. I want you to get in your
Shorter than a Suburban.
Okay. I want you to get in your Tahoe and go somewhere. Would you go? Maybe.
Depends on gas prices.
Yeah.
I feel like 13 miles to the gallon. I can't be going anywhere. God.
That's true. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy thing. God showed up to Abraham and was like, get out. And Abraham was like, okay. And they just left and they didn't know where they were going. And they just went. So that's kind of cool. But God promises him a land. What else does God promise him?
Well, I will make you a great nation.
Okay.
So there's a land, there's a real estate, but there's also a nation that's going to be coming from Abraham and this location. This location, there's going to be a nation of people. And I'm going to bless you. I'm going to make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. So Abraham getting to where God wants him to be, geographically, real estate-wise, in the land, is going to allow God to build a nation that's going to cause blessings for the world. Verse 3, I'm going to bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curse you. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. So God's going to bless those who bless Abraham.
The descendants of Abraham.
He's going to curse those who curse Abraham. And in him, in Abraham, through Abraham, all the families of the earth are going to be blessed.
So should we bless the nation of Israel?
Now, ultimately, this is fulfilled in Jesus, coming through the line of Abraham. This is the beginning of the messianic line. But it's not just limited to that. He says, I will bless those who bless you. I will curse them. Hold on here.
Okay, I'm holding on.
I will make you a great nation. I will bless you and make your name great. You shall be a blessing. Oh, that's later on about the seed, singular, right?
Yeah, it's in Genesis 20.
Yeah, I was looking for that. Never mind.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. So Abraham, he hears this from God. He has a choice to say yes or no. But once he says yes, now this is an unconditional covenant on God's part because Abraham left. Abraham went there. Now God has to do all these things. God's going to make them a great nation. God's going to give them a land. God's going to give them all these descendants. God's going to bless those who bless those, and God's going to curse those who curse him. And so all of this we see is true no matter what. Because Abraham said yes. Could Abraham have said no? I think so.
Yeah.
But then God would have just showed up to Larry or to a Bob or to whatever.
Or Jordan.
And we would sing, Father Jordan had many sons. Many sons had Father Jordan.
Yes.
I am one of them and so are you. So let's go praise the Lord. But Abraham said yes.
Isn't that song kind of replacement theology-ish?
No, because we are, in the sense, children of Abraham by faith.
Okay.
Yeah. The Bible does say that.
Spiritually speaking.
I had thought about that, yeah.
Okay.
But the Bible does say that we're
I wonder who wrote
not,
that song.
I would never sing that song.
Well,
It's a little interesting. It could be taken the wrong
out of
way,
all the
for
things
sure.
you could sing, that's just a weird thing to sing.
Yeah.
About Abraham having many sons. It's like, why are we singing that?
Because I am one of them. And you're a Jew, too.
Yeah,
Which tribe are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all replace Israel together. Okay.
Should we sing that verse of the song? Must have missed that one. But yeah, you said yes. And there's times in our life. I mean, I think a big one for you would be becoming the pastor of this church. Could Hagen Miller had said no? I think he could have.
That's right.
And life would be a little different. But you said yes. And so you just want to say yes to the opportunities that God puts in front of you. Jordan wants you to teach Sunday school in the month of June. Say yes. You never know how God's going to use it.
That's right.
Yep.
So if you call him.
So if I call anyone, you know this is for you.
Yes.
Just these opportunities. Serve at VBS. Say yes. All these other, and not just serving,
Buy
but
you
just
new socks. Say yes.
buy me new socks.
Yeah.
Jeff. Oh yeah. Jeff bought me some new socks. Thank you, Jeff. They're very comfortable. Second day in a row. So far, not stinky at all. We'll see how many days they last.
Yeah, we'll put a test to this.
Yeah. We'll do a weekly weekly check-in.
Sock update.
Yeah. See
No
how they're
holes, no
stinking.
smell.
Yeah. Doing great. And if they do get holes, I return them and I get a brand new pair.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's what Jeff said.
Wow.
I said, these are from Vermont. Get me another one.
You got to take him to Vermont if you want him replaced.
Yeah. I've never been to Vermont. I would think I would like it.
Yeah, me neither.
What you got? Oh,
Well, my phone's just going off.
okay. You're just so, yeah. Busy. Let's see. God says, hey, I'm going to give you all these kids. But the problem is Sarai is barren. She doesn't have any kids. So there's that faith of Abraham, too, to believe that God's going to give them kids even though they have none. So Abraham had heard this. They go to Haran. Terah dies. And then verse 4 says this. So Abraham departed as the Lord had spoken to him, and Lot went with him. They brought nephew Lot along as well. And Abraham was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. Then Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their possessions that they had gathered, and the people whom they had acquired in Haran, and they departed to go to the land of Canaan. So they came to the land of Canaan. Abraham passed through the land to the place of Shechem, as far as a terebinth tree of Morah, and Canaanites were then in the land. Then the Lord appeared to Abraham and said, "To your descendants I will give this land." And there he built an altar to the Lord who had appeared to him, and he moved from there to the mount east of Bethel, and he pitched his tent with Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. There he built an altar to the Lord and called on the name of the Lord. So Abraham journeyed, going on still toward the south. So Abraham arrived in the promised land.
Which, that's the easiest part of anyone getting to the promised land. In the sense of, if he would have got there and remained, the Bible would be a whole lot shorter.
Yeah. But they keep leaving.
Yeah, but then they go to Egypt with Joseph. We'll get there at the end of the book. And then they come back in with Joshua. And then they get, dispersed in Daniel. And then they come back, Ezra, Nehemiah. And then...
Are you saying the Bible could just end here?
And then 70 AD. And
Abraham's in the promised land. We're good.
They get dispersed again.
Yeah.
And then God brings it back 1948. It's just like... but this is like the first.
This is the first.
Yeah.
Entrance into the promised land. And God says it's going to be yours. There's all these jokes.
It's going to be ours?
No, yours, Abraham's.
Oh.
Sorry. Although we're all a little Jewish, so maybe it's like 0.01% yours. People have all these jokes about it's like, well, it's kind of like God promised me this land 2,000 years ago or 10,000 years ago, therefore it's mine. And people say, you go to the gym and someone's using your bench, whatever thing, and say, well, God promised me that bench 10,000 years ago. Yes. And they kind of point out, they're kind of ridiculing it. But in a sense, it's like, well, hey, if God said it's Abraham's, then it's Abraham's. And that's hard because it's like, well, not everyone believes the Bible's true. So, of course, from our sense of arguing, it can seem a little silly because it's like, I don't believe in God. So why does that claim stand in a society that has to take into account other religions as well?
Do you know who doesn't believe in what God has said?
Satan.
In this verse, chapter 12?
Satan?
The Canaanites. They're living in that land, right?
Yeah.
And yet, we'll see. It's like, wow, you're going to see God promise this.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of war, but they're going to learn God has promised this to Abraham and his descendants time and time again.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, and God has a right to do whatever he wants with his stuff. The Canaanites, if God wants to take away your toys and give them to me, then he can do that. If God wants to take away my toys and give them to you, he can do that. Let's see. Abraham's in Canaan and things are going good. But things don't stay too good. Things don't stay perfect in the promised land forever. And
how many guys? Giants?
not quite. Sorry, famine. Sometimes we can be in promised lands. We're following God. We think life's good, but there will still be famines in the promised land. Verse 10 says,
"Is the promised land a picture of heaven?"
No.
Oh,
what's the promised land a picture of? It's the victorious Christian life.
Yeah, if you ask Alan Redpath,
yes,
it's the victorious Christian life.
I think so.
Which is good. John 10:10.
Yeah.
There's
the wilderness that you can be in. There's the Harans, the dryness, and then you can choose to go from that into what God has for you.
You are my everything. My promised land is you.
I don't want the money. I'm excited to see him live. Verse 10, now there was a famine in the land, and Abraham went down to Egypt. uh-oh, things got a little hard.
What direction does he have to go to get to Egypt?
Down south.
It's always down to Egypt.
Egypt's not a good place.
Picture of the world.
Yep. He left the promised land. He left where God wanted him because things got a little tough. And he goes down to Egypt, and he only finds trouble in Egypt. To dwell there, for the famine was severe in the land, and it came to pass when he was close to entering Egypt, that he said to Sarai his wife.
Is this funny?
It's kind of funny.
It's funny he does it twice, right?
Yeah, he does do it twice, and this kid does it too.
Hey,
like father, like son. Yeah,
far from the tree.
They're about to enter Egypt, and he's like, Sarai, come over here. Let's have a little conversation. Just like imagining how this goes.
And notice how he breaks the news, though. He starts out with the compliment, right?
Indeed, I know you are a woman of beautiful countenance. Babe, you're looking great.
Yes.
Therefore, it will happen when the Egyptians see you, they will say, this is his wife, and they will kill me, but they will let you live. Please say you are my sister, and it may be well with me for your sake, that I may live because of you. Not Abraham's brightest moment. He's a little scared. He's not even going to the place he's supposed to go, but he's scared. So he says, hey, let's just lie about this. And I mean, the weird thing is that it's kind of a half-truth, because if you paid attention to our genealogy in chapter 11, Sarai is technically... Oh, no, actually, I don't think it mentioned it there, but mentioned it later on in Genesis.
Later on.
Sarai is like his half-sister or whatever.
So it is a half-truth.
Yeah, it's a half-truth.
She's my half-sister.
But a half-truth is a full lie.
Wow.
Remember that. And that's just like us. We can justify our schemes and our lies by saying, well, it's kind of true.
Sure.
And kids are very good at this, but adults are good at that too.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't lie. I just left out the important detail. I didn't lie. I just made you believe something that wasn't true. It's like, what?
That's on you.
Yeah, it's like we play all these games, and Abraham's playing these games. He's scared. Sarai's 65 years old. So... do with that, but apparently she was still really good looking, good enough to commit murder.
That's right.
Sheesh. That's kind of a compliment.
That is a bit of a compliment.
Yeah. You look so good, someone would murder me for you. So it's like, because in that culture they really hated adultery, so they would say, well, let's just make
mind murder.
Yeah, let's just make this person single by killing their husband, so we can't do adultery. Verse 14, so it was when Abraham came into Egypt that the Egyptians saw the woman, that she was very beautiful. The princes of Pharaoh also saw her and commended her to Pharaoh. They're like, hey, this one's really good. And the woman was taken to Pharaoh's house, and he treated Abraham well for her sake. He had sheep, oxen, male donkeys, male and female servants, female donkeys, and camels. Excuse me. But the Lord plagued Pharaoh in his house with great plagues.
Pharaoh's like, hey, Abram, your sister's pretty nice. And Abram's just like, yeah, I know.
That's kind of rough. It's kind of embarrassing. And he just starts giving him all this stuff.
He's kind of going along with it. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, Abraham looks really bad. He's getting all this free stuff because he's selling his wife, basically. Yeah.
But God intervened, verse 17.
But the Lord plagued Pharaoh in his house with a great plague because of Sarai, Abraham's wife. And Pharaoh called Abraham and said, what is this you have done to me? Why did you not tell me that she was your wife?
Pharaoh's like, what's up, dude? Gosh.
Why did you say she is my sister? I might have taken her as my wife. Now, therefore, here is your wife. Take her and go your way. So Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away with his wife and all that he had. Pharaoh looks pretty good. Pharaoh's like, why didn't you tell me? I almost married her. That would have been messed up. He's like upset at the fact that this could have happened, and he just like sends Abraham away. He doesn't even like beat Abraham up or take away his stuff. No, he lets him keep all the stuff and just like, get out of here. Yeah. So Pharaoh does the right thing.
Interesting. It appears that Abraham looks a little silly, a little foolish in him taking matters into his own hands to try to do what's right in the sight of the world. And when Christians try to do what's right in the sight of the world, we just look silly and foolish.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
they're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to do here? Yeah. Oh, just, and
when
it's
you
like,
try and look, it's like when you try and look cool a little too hard.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? It's like, So Well, because of his lie, some bad things happen. Because of his lie, honestly, at first, there's not too many consequences for him, although there will be, but other people get hurt because of his lie. Isn't that the truth? When you lie, it might not always hurt you right away, but there's always consequences.
It's like I say, one of the biggest lies ever is the phrase, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." Words can hurt.
Words hurt. Amen. Pharaoh's whole house gets this plague. Maybe someone dies. We're not sure, but it's really serious. It's not good. And then another consequence to his lies, that he looks really stupid. He ruins his witness, we could say, to the world by compromising. And then he's going to take all of his servants that he got from Egypt, his male and female servants, and he's going to take them back to the promised land. And who is in that caravan heading back to Canaan?
The giants.
Not the giants.
Oh.
No. Her name starts with an H.
Hagar.
Abraham might be thinking, man, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, Pharaoh's house got sick. Yeah, I looked kind of stupid, but I think I got away with this. And I got all this stuff. I'm doing pretty good. But because of his lie, because of his little trip to Egypt, he's going to bring back Hagar. And Hagar's going to cause some problems later on. Galatians 6 says, "Do not be fooled. God will not be mocked. For whatever a man soweth, that he will also reap." Don't think that you can pull a fast one on God. Things have a way of coming back and biting you in the butt.
That's right. And the other thing that I was just thinking about with this closing chapter here is, when you talked about how it ruined his witness, because Abraham could say, yeah, like my God talked to me and he has a land for me. And let me share with you all these good things of my God promised me all this stuff. And it's like, well, what are you doing here? It's like, you're right. It's kind of awkward. It's just like, it's like he can't even speak well of God in a way that makes sense.
Sure.
In the position that he's in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how often is that us?
When you were saying that, what came to my mind is when we were in Kensington and all the people who we ran into who said that they were spiritual or said that they were Christians. And it's like, well, what are you doing here?
That's right.
And that's a kind of an extreme example, but that can be us in a lot of ways. It's like, you say you believe in Jesus, you say you got all these things, but why are you acting like this? What are you doing?
That's right. And some people would look at us and say, these people think they know the Lord, yet they have tattoos.
Probably. I'm going to get way more tattoos.
They've ruined their witness, they say.
Yeah, I'm going to get way more. I've been thinking a lot about this, actually.
On your hand?
I'm going to get a couple. Yeah. I'm going to get this cool, lamb one, because I have the dove here. So I'm going to get a cool lamb one here. And I think I'm going to get, it says, Holy Spirit, Jesus. And I want to get, Abba or whatever.
Oh, wow.
The Father. So boom, boom, on my chest, the Trinity. That'll be kind of cool.
There you go.
Yeah. And then when my son's born, I want to, I'll get his handprint on my handprint.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Isn't that kind of cool?
I've never seen that. Interesting.
Yeah. So we'll have him put it in, stamp it or whatever. Not right away. First thing he's born.
What if you have 7 kids? You're going to run out of hands.
Hopefully I only have 2. 1 and 1. Well, we'll say this is the first one.
There you go.
Yeah.
You'll just tell each kid that's your handprint. At your deathbed, they'll all be like, wow, Dad, that was very nice. You got our hand. Wait, that's mine. No, that's mine. What?
Yeah. Well, first one, we'll get that. So
that's good.
So that's good. So whenever I close my hand, I'm holding his.
Wow. And then you can tattoo your hand on him.
Yeah, get right on that. And I need to finish Avery's name around my wrist. And I still want to get the Ephesians 5:25.
What about the
cross? The tree, yeah, it's kind of gone down. I still want it. I like the tree still, but it's kind of gone down. I kind of want to do the Jesus thing and that thing, and then and then I want the bird. I want an eagle. Because there's a lot of reasons. Eagles are spiritual. They're cool. The Philadelphia Eagles, America, and the college I'm going to, Liberty University, their mascot's an eagle. Wow. So it's kind of 5-1 with that eagle. So I'll get this cool eagle right here. Not the I'm gonna get like the old school Eagles logo, eagle. Like it's just kind of like it's on one of the jerseys I have. It's the more detailed one.
Okay.
So I'll get that. I think I'll get that on my arm.
I'm sure it's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's my plan.
Well, good.
Can you get some
And
ink?
people sit back and go, he's blown his witness.
Tisk. No. So when I take off my shirt, I can evangelize.
Yeah.
Holy Spirit, Jesus, Father.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that on your wrist? Oh, this is just a verse about how Jesus loved us and died for us.
Yes.
So
Hey,
that's powerful.
good.
Yeah. What's that on your arm? Trust?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Trust in Jesus.
Amen.
Yes.
Good. Well, next time, what will we see next time? What's in chapter 13?
Abraham inherits Canaan.
Oh.
Abram inherits Canaan.
He goes back. God has to do the same thing of Abram again and again and again. And ain't that like us sometimes?
We never have to do that.
Yep. Same lessons. Wow. Well, Hagen.
Well, you're on your way to Philly when this drops,
That's true.
so have a fun time.
I will. Oh, my brother's getting married. So
Where do you
good.
fly out of?
Missoula, which is nice.
To Seattle or
Probably. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think it's the same route. It's not a direct flight. I think
probably to Arizona, huh? That's another
I'm
hub
pretty sure you're right, Phoenix.
for for going back
I
east.
think so. But our flight times are pretty manageable. Like we leave at noon and get there at like 8 or whatever, 9. So it's like not bad. And then our coming back, we land at like noon. Like we leave early in the morning, but we land at noon, and that's pretty good. Like we're not arriving anywhere at
Is it
6
brighter?
o'clock in the morning. Yeah, God, the light just kind of got me. Sorry. So I'm happy about that.
Oh, good.
Yep. Well, see you later, Hagen.
Bye.
Bye.